So today we're going to talk about lines of best fit. And so basically you're going to be given a scatter plot and you're just going to try to find a line that best models the data. So some things to look for. Does the data have a positive or negative correlation? So is the data in general from left to right going up or is it going down? So positive correlation would be something like this. Negative correlation would be something like this. And no correlation would just kind of be all over the place. Okay, so again, just kind of like with everything else, if you need to pause the video at any time, go ahead and pause the video and jot down what you need to, or go back and rewind. So when you're given a scatter plot and it's a multiple choice, especially type question, things that you're going to look for is, does it have a positive or negative correlation, and what would the y-intercept be for a line that would model the data? So let's look at the first one. Okay, so this data from left to right is going up. We could kind of sketch a line through here that would split the data in half. So it's going to have a positive slope. So we can automatically eliminate D because it has a negative slope. That just increased our chances of getting this correct. All right, so then we're going to look at the y-intercept. Is the y-intercept at +1 or -1? Those are kind of our options, and it looks like it's going to be at about -1, so we can eliminate A. So now our choice is a slope of 1/2 or a slope of 2 or 2/1. So if I start at -1 and I go up 1/2, does that pretty much model the data? It looks pretty good to me, but you can always double check. If I used a slope of +2/1, that would be up 2/1, up 2/1, and that looks incredibly steep to me, so that would not work. Answer would be B. Okay, let's look at number 2. Looking at number 2, I would like you to take a moment to eliminate at least one answer choice that does not make sense for this problem. Okay, so you should have eliminated answer D. This data goes down from left to right. It has a negative correlation, so it should have a negative slope, not a positive slope. Okay, so now we want to look at the y-intercept. Does it have a +3 or a +1 y-intercept? Well, here's the majority of the data, okay? The majority of the data is above 1, so I'm going to say that this data has probably a y-intercept of 3 if we were to draw a line of best fit. So I'm going to eliminate answer choice C because of the y-intercept. So now we are looking at the slope of -1/2 or -2. This is very similar to number 1 actually. So from 3, would we go down 1/2? Down 1/2. That doesn't look very good to me. It doesn't look steep enough. So let's try down 2/1. So down 2/1, down 2/1, down 2/1. It splits our data pretty well. So if we were to draw a line through there, a line of best fit, it would split that data, and that looks pretty good. So B is our answer. Okay, so you have one checkpoint. Please show a little bit of work in your note packet and input your final answer.